After two fantastic races at Castle Combe last time out, hopes were high for more of the same when the Mazda MX-5 SuperCup arrived at Snetterton, and the high-speed circuit didn't disappoint. Race 1 saw championship leader Alan Henderson convert pole position into the lead at turn 1, but fellow front row starter George Lyne wasn't so fortunate. He made contact with JJ Clements at turn 2, the pair losing lots of ground as a result. Liam Murphy was second with Simon Goddard third, but the fight for fifth went badly wrong when James Aspinall spun at Montreal in front of the pack, causing chaos as many drivers found themselves with nowhere to go, Andrew Caird's car in particular taking a real beating. With cars and debris littering the circuit, the safety car was called for, and at the restart, Henderson set about once more building up what had been a very healthy lead. James Aspinall recovered brilliantly to finish fifth, whilst Gary Townsend, after a good start, slipped back to 8th place. But not even a late rain shower could derail the Henderson train, as he bagged win number 4 of the season, extending his championship lead. By the time the cars took to the track for race 2, the weather had deteriorated further, meaning conditions were far from ideal. Henderson made another good start, but lost the lead at Montreal to Simon Goddard, who then dropped back to third, meaning it was JJ Clements who eventually led the first lap. James Aspinall, Gary Townsend and Jack Harding enjoyed a good scrap early on, all three regularly swapping positions. Under pressure from Henderson, JJ Clements slid wide at Riches, losing the lead. Riches was then to see plenty more action, first with Murphy taking third from Goddard, and then Clements retaking the lead from Henderson around the outside. Sadly, Riches would also be JJ's downfall, as he locked up and ran wide just one lap later, losing the lead yet again. Andrew Caird's team did a great job to get his car fixed after his race 1 shunt, and he repaid them with a top 10 finish, fighting off the likes of Gary Townsend, Dan Irving and Andy Coombs. George Lyne, meanwhile, had a tremendous drive. Starting from the back of the grid after a race 1 exclusion, he passed 11 cars on the first lap and eventually finished 5th. But it was Alan Henderson who eventually took yet another win, his first double win of the season. However, after Snetterton, he's still only 11 points clear of JJ Clements in the championship, with Simon Goddard and Liam Murphy still very much in touch. As ever, you can see all of the action from Snetterton on MotorsTV at 5:15 PM on Friday the 10th of July.